Hi, welcome to YDC TV. Today we're going to be talking yarn. We're going to do the July unboxing as well as some finished objects. We're going to discuss our works in progress. So I'll wait a couple minutes. Hi, Linda. How are you today? I was just explaining what we're going to be talking about today. I've got the new Leither subscription box for July. So excited to show you what's in here because I have no idea. I'm doing good. Doing good. Had a little bit of a bumpy week, but doing good. I'm here. Have some fun besides this beautiful box here. Some fun stuff to show you. Finished objects, works in progress. So excited. So we can go ahead and get started if you'd like. We'll get into this first because I'm so excited to see what's in here. Super excited. Let me spin this down just a little bit. There we go. So we'll break into this just a little bit. Ah, Shelly. Awesome. Great to see you. Hopefully the things are leveling out a little bit. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love this. I actually stumbled upon this in, oh my goodness. Oh, I can't think of her name. Marley Bird. Marley Bird. She did a couple of podcasts on this company and their hooks. Oh, you did? Oh my gosh, Shelly, that's so exciting. Oh, well, I will. Oh, I will. That is awesome. Oh, that is so wonderful. Keep me posted. Oh, that's wonderful news, Shelly. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Well, won't say no more. Let's get this box open. Okay, so I got the deluxe box funfetti. They have two. They have two. I've been following hers too as a fellow retired member. It's not a fun journey at all. Oh my gosh, no, I don't moving. I told my husband when we bought this house that I don't ever want to move again, and we've actually discussed selling this house because of the, well, that's a totally, we won't discuss that, but anyhow, yeah. Well, let's get into this box because we want a happy yarn. Yeah, I've moved way too many times in my life. Uh, yeah, I never thought I'd say, like I told you in my messages, I've never said that I missed TMO moves, even though my last move here was a disaster. They lost, I think our count was 20 plus boxes. Yeah, 20 plus boxes of our stuff. Yeah, but the movers that moved us from our apartment here, yeah, they were yeah, they weren't fun. They were not fun. They broke a lot of stuff too. So this is a deluxe box that comes with yarn, a hook, and a little surprise. Generally, yes, yarny goodness. I have not been disappointed. This is my second box with them, and I did the last box I did. I couldn't work up the pattern quick enough. It was so much fun, and the yarn was beautiful. She hand dyes all her own yarn, and her husband makes the hooks. I've never been so thrilled with a subscription. Well, okay, this is my first subscription, but their products are just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So it comes all wrapped up. So it's just like a little present within a present. And they're based here in Texas, which is kind of cool. It's so well presented. It's just amazing. And it comes with a beautiful little card. I know the color is just, oh, I love it. Hold on. Okay, it says 8mm crochet hook, dragonfly yarn, dragonfly table runner pattern. Oh my God, me and dragonflies and dragon just, dragonfly slouchy beanie pattern, dragonfly, oh Jesus, dragonfly stitch marker, July 2019. Okay, I'm just like, oh. Okay, so look at the, and I don't have the best light down here, but I had to do comfort because I'm in quite a bit of pain this week. It's a greenish color. It shows up blue on the camera, you guys. I am so sorry. I'm hoping when I get it all worked up. Dragonfly worsted 100% SW merino, 218 yards, 100 grams. It shows up blue, but it's actually more of a green with a blue tinge to it. It is just gorgeous, and it's kind of on a thicker side. Oh, I think my other whips are gonna be going to the side, y'all. Okay, so it comes with a soak. Oh, thank you, Linda. This is something that's been going on for a little over a year. I was in a car accident, and it's just something I have gotten a little used to. Oh my God, that stitch marker. I love dragonflies. I have and then there's the picture, hopefully it'll come through, of the table runner. And then the beanie. And then it tells you how to get the soak. You can get more of the soak, where to get it. And then, of course, I fell in love with their stitch markers, their hooks. Oh, wow. And again, it's coming up blue, but it's green. It is a really, really pretty green. Yes, the table runner is crochet. And these look like they'd be uncomfortable, but they're not. The first one that I had took a minute to get used to. But they're not. They're super lightweight, and they're very comfortable. Like, I found myself putting down my clovers to pick these up and finding more to use these with because they're just so comfortable. Like, I want to buy more of these, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait and get them as they come in. And I absolutely I love the way they're made, and I just love the feel of them. They're really, really, really nice. And they're just absolutely wonderful. And their colors are and they come in a couple colors. They come in the funfetti, they come in the natural wood, and they come in a darker wood. And I'll put the link in the description below when I'm done, for their boxes, their subscription boxes. And then you can just get their yarn, or you can just get their hooks independently. in subscriptions. And I want to say the big box is like $34. It might be the same. There's not a whole lot that actually, and a whole lot of companies that actually do just the wood. Some of them do the more of a polymer clay, I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. I saw one on Etsy that does the wood, another one, but they're more of a thinner wood. I don't know, but I know they're really super lightweight, which is what I like, because I was really worried about them being heavy, and they're not. They're definitely not. So I think I'll be setting this aside and just be working on this. I don't know how, I think they've been in business for like maybe a year or so. I think total it's just over $40 with tax and shipping and everything. I think it's like 43 total a month with everything. They're really nice to use. And I'm normally a Clover person, but like I said, if I can find a project that I can use these on, I will do it. Yeah, I mean, for the hand-dyed yarn and the stitch markers and everything you get with it, it's definitely worth it. I want to say that the list price is $34, and then it's $6 for shipping in the United States. And it's like I said, if you price just hand-dyed yarn and then the hooks like elsewhere, you can't beat the deal at all. And it is good quality, lightweight, and I'm not normally one for subscription boxes, but when I was like, I'm gonna try one and I'm gonna see, and I look forward to it because it's fun. The patterns are great, especially when you get patterns too, and they're fun to work up, and you get to try new yarns and a new hook. It's like, what's wrong with that? I haven't found anything yet wrong with it. I mean, she puts a lot of work into it, and she's got one coming out for October that's like 13 different patterns and 13 different. Yeah, I've watched a couple of the knit crates, and I've watched a couple of the other one that's out, and I'm watching the reviews, and people aren't thrilled with it. And I'm just like, no, that doesn't look like it's fun to me. And you just get the pattern in the yarn, and it's like, well, for this price, I get the pattern, the yarn, and a hook. That sounds like a little bit better of a deal to me. So I don't know. That's just my 2 cents, And so, and it renews monthly and you can cancel anytime. Same with the other ones, of course, you know. So, I mean, it's entirely up to obviously the person that's subscribing. And I just say check it out and make your own decisions. But I don't know. So, all right, let's move on to finished objects. This one I showed when I started it, and it is now finished. This is a variation of a cable stitch that I found in one of my stitch dictionaries, but I did modify it, some of the stitches within the original stitch pattern to make it my own. So it's not identical to the pattern that is in the stitch dictionary. But this is a baby blanket. Whoop. And this is a nice yarn, which I don't remember the name of it, but I will put it in the link below. The in-between stitch is modified, and then the stitches in here are modified a little bit. So, but this so reminds me of ice cream. It reminds me of Neapolitan ice cream. I don't know why, but that's what it reminds me of. But I had a lot of fun doing this one. And this took almost 4 skeins of ice yarn. But I had fun with it. So, but yeah, it reminded me of Neapolitan ice cream. I don't know if you guys saw the Father's Day gift I sent my husband. We have a weird sense of humor in our family. And he had sent me a picture of something that one of his coworkers had at a site. And he's like, I want one. I'm like, okay, I'll make you one. And so I made him one. And I didn't realize I grabbed the wrong skein of yarn when I made him a replacement after he threw it at a coworker. And they kind of were like, I want one. So he was giving his up. So I made him a replacement one. It's not finished yet. I don't know if you can figure out what it is, but I have to put the little flames on the top. So this is a lot bigger than the first one, but I've been asked to make, yes, that's exactly what it is. I have to make a couple more because there's a few more people over there where he's currently at. I have to make a few more because they have already requested a few more. He is currently with a couple military members where he's at right now that are like, we want one, so I have to make a few more. Our family's humor. Yes, it's simple, a ball, and then when you go to close up the top, you don't completely close up the top, you go up and then do a back at the where you go to close it up, you do a back loop, Shelly, and then go up a few more and then do a back loop and then you close it up. We can chat back and forth and I'll tell you how to make him one. And then the F is real simple. I can walk you through doing it, Shelly. Or I'll even do a special video just for you how I did it and send you the link for it. Very simple, Shelly. Very simple. And the F was really simple. But I grabbed the wrong yarn this time, which is why it's a lot bigger than the last one. I grabbed a thick weight yarn, which is another reason why I'm not, I had to drive out into a storm the other day. And apparently my eye isn't quite as healed as I thought it was. And the stress of trying to see in the storm and strained my eye a little bit, and then trying to work with the dark yarn. not a good idea yet. Only being 4 weeks out of the first surgery, 3 weeks out of the second surgery. Not the brightest idea. And what can you say? And then here's my other finished object. His head bobs a little bit. But so here's this is I love this cotton. I did a little bit different on how to sew on his arms. I single crocheted his arms on So I'm playing around with stronger attaching because some of the children I've given previous AMIs on, their parents have had to reattach over the years. So I'm trying to make them a little stronger. And then the one I'm working on, let me see if I can untangle some of my yarns here. This one, what I did with this one is I actually made all my parts first, and I actually attached them into the work. So they're not actually sewn on. They're actually worked in. Does that make sense? So they're not going to come off. So, and this yarn, I went to, I had made my chiropractor a shawl, and she had gone through her closets, and she said, I found this. And it had no ball band, so I have no idea what kind of yarn, where anything, any information on this yarn, which is fine. And I looked at it and I'm like, I saw a bear. So that's what I'm making. I think the ears are a little wonky on this though. It reminds me of Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. But so that's, the ears might be a little bit off for a bear on this one, but I'm just, like I said, I'm playing with the attachment on this one. I may wind up, kind of going like this and sewing them together a little bit at the end. I don't know. Like I said, I'm playing with it a little bit on how to attach them. But that's pretty much all I have right now. As far as exactly, it does. It's a factor of what you're, how you make it unique into your own as far as a creator. But I'm trying to fix the things that, I mean, granted, the one fox that I made, I want to say the little girl's 3 now, and it's her everyday carry. Okay, Shelly, thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. And let me know how it goes. And I'll catch that video when you put it up. And I'll get that video working as soon. You too, Shelly. But yeah, for an everyday carry for it lasting 3 years, I think it wasn't too bad. I just made her a new one probably 6 months ago. So I'm just experimenting how to reattach in different ways to make them last a little bit longer. So Linda, what are you working on right now? Do you have any projects in the work? Oh, really? I've never tried one of those. How is it? Is it like a, oh, I'm trying to think of the word. Is it filet or? That's something I've always wanted to learn. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll have to check it out. I haven't made any of his since I did the, Glorious Granny, but, oh, man, did I love that one. That one was fun, but it's been a while since I've done I wanna do the Virus and the Virus Meets Granny, but sometimes I have a hard time following along with the tutorials online. It, I don't know if I just don't catch up quick enough, but I try. But he's great. I love watching him and following his tutorials. They're a lot of fun. Oh, okay. So pretty easy repeat. Okay. I'm always one of those that's gotta write it down. I don't know why. I have no idea why I do that. I love to watch him though. He's so much fun to watch. I try and get around to watching everybody, but my list is so long. How did you like the virus shawl? Was it pretty simple? Okay. Yeah, because that's definitely one on my list to make. I definitely wanna make it. It is beautiful. I made, the fan shawl by Yarnspiration and loved it. It was very simple to make. And there was another one I made, but I can't think of the name of it. It's the one I gave. Hi, how are you? Thank you for joining. We did the, opening of the July Leither box. Showed the beautiful yarn. It's a lot of fun, and it's so pretty. I made it in, Karen Cotton Cake in the driftwood. And I love the colors. I didn't do any color control, I just let it run. Oh, it is an awesome box. I have the Funfetti subscription, and it comes with yarn, a hook, and the pattern, and generally something extra. And this month it was a stitch marker. I haven't made any of Crystal's shawls. And here is the yarn, and it's showing up blue, but it's actually green with a little bit of blue in it. Sorry for my lighting in here. I do want to try one of her shawls one of these days. Maybe I'll have to go and do one of her shawls soon, just to give it a shot. And here's the hook, which again, I'm sorry, it's showing up blue, but it is a beautiful green. I'll have to re-show it when I do the pattern or workup and show it in my next video. I'll show the hook again where it comes true to color upstairs with better lighting. Just today I'm sitting downstairs where the chair is a little more comfortable, so I do apologize for the not so good lighting, guys. And then it also came with some soak. Oh, I love her. Now, don't get me wrong. I've watched her tutorials. I watched her tutorial on the diaper holder and the diaper wipe holder and some of her bag tutorials. She's amazing, absolutely amazing. I just haven't, and I started making it up, but I haven't done any of her bigger things. Hi, how are you? I just haven't I haven't done her shawls or any of the wearables. And I love how patient she is, and I'm doing good. Doing good. Um, I absolutely love Crystal. She's amazing. I love her patience and her how she steps through her tutorials. She's really good. I just haven't had a chance to actually stop and make any of the items. Did you? Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I feel so bad that the color's not coming through. It's showing a blue, but it's a green. And I need to when I actually make up the pattern, I will I'll show it upstairs with a better light. Just today I'm down here where I'm a little more comfortable. I've actually been down here for the last couple days. Oh, I bet she is. No, I did not make I didn't make the hook. No. It's Leither and Company. It's the subscription box that I get. No, I'm not that talented. No. No, no. I wish. No, it's the July Leither and Company subscription. No, I always wanted to get into woodworking, but no. Yeah. And I'll leave all the information to their website below when I'm done here. Um, Today, I'll put all of their website information below. So if you guys want to go check them out. And this is not a sponsored video, no affiliation, anything like that. And I'll also put the link to the ice yarn because I can't remember the name of the one that I use for the baby blanket. And the other one that I got from my doctor, I have no idea. I can't give you any information for that. And the other one is Hobby Lobby. And I don't remember if I kept the ball band for that one. But I do think I have some upstairs left, so I can put the information to that one, which you'd have to buy. I don't know if you can get that online. You may be able to get it in the stores, but I'll put that down below too. Yeah. I always try and link all the stuff that I use in the description box so you guys can go and get it, especially if you can get it offline. Because then you can just go and purchase it offline if you want. But unfortunately, the stuff that I got from my doctor that I'm making the second bear with, which I guess I can show you guys. So this, I'll re-show you. This bear, I'm playing around with how I connected him because some of my first Ammies I didn't have an issue, but one of the children I gave it to had it for like 3 years, and her parents didn't have an issue, but they had to reconnect them because it was her everyday carry, and everyday carry, the bits and pieces had to be stitched back together. So I've been playing around with connecting them better. So I single crocheted instead of just regular stitch, so it might last longer. So that's what I did differently with this Ammy. And then with this Ammy that I'm making now, I actually but stitched the leg into the body. So as I single crocheted this row into this row, I single crocheted it through. I did these stitches, so it's not actually sewn in at all, or it's actually stitched in between these two rows. And then I'll do that the same with the other one, the arms, and then the ears is done the same, except they look, whoops, I don't pull. But like I was explaining earlier, that I'll probably wind up sewing the ears kind of closed a little bit so they don't look so wonky. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. Reminds me of Stitch or Shrek. I haven't decided yet. But I may have to fix that. But other than that, I think it looks okay. But it's supposed to be a bear, or it will be a bear. So, but that's what I'm working on right now. But I'll be putting that project to the side to work on the probably the table runner. Now that I have the box, the Leither box, because I can't wait to try the new hook. So I like the new hook already. I think it will too. I really do. I am excited for it to come together. I'm very excited. I like the way the yarn's working up, definitely. Definitely. I like the stripes of the yarn, how it came through. And there's the yarn. I kind of wish I knew what it was, but I don't. I love it though. And she said if she finds any more, she'll send it my way. So that's kind of cool. I think it's fun. So yeah, exactly. I saw it and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make a bear out of that. No, I don't know what it is. It's not thick. It's not thick. I don't have any information on it at all. Nothing. It was 2 skeins, no ball bands. I don't have anything on it. Unfortunately. I couldn't buy more if I wanted to. It was a gift from my doctor. So I should have it. Well, let me see how long. Let me look at this. I'm just looking at this table runner real quick to see how long it might take me. Probably a day. So I should have the table. I should have maybe the bear done by the weekend. It might be. It might be Hobby Lobby. It might be Hobby Lobby yarn. Ooh, it might be. I can probably check Hobby Lobby. I always get in trouble when I go in there. Okay, bye-bye. Give me a second, guys. Hopefully that worked. Sorry about that. Yep. Sorry about that. I can go and check. I can go over and check Hobby Lobby and see once I'm done with the bear and see if I can. I don't know how long she's had it though. They may not even have it anymore. So, but I'll check. I'll check and see because it's a beautiful color. So it'd be fun to find something similar. Um, Seriously? Really? Sorry, guys. Um, and let's see if I can do that. I haven't done that. There you go. My moderator's currently not available right now. You should have one now, I think. I thought I did. Yeah, you should now. But yeah, I will check that out and see if I can still get the yarn. That'd be good because it's a really pretty color. I love it's got light blues, dark blues, burgundies, as a spiral throughout. It's really pretty. So it's really good for Ammies. I'd like to make a bunny out of it too. So it'd be really pretty to do. So hopefully, there we go. Awesome. Thank you, Linda. I didn't see him come through. Okay, awesome. But so what is on everybody's hook today? I know Linda's making a okay, so you're just learning Ammies? Okay. It just takes time and you gotta perfect your own personal style in it, I guess, as far as that goes. Oh, a preemie blanket. I love making blankets. I had to get my sizing perfected on my blankets, and I still don't even have that perfected yet. Some I don't hit the exact sizing ratio that I want. I like aim for one size, and I'm like, okay, and I get it down, and then somehow by the end, it winds up not quite the exact size that I want. Does anybody else have that issue? What do you mean by solid grainy? Is it like the solid grainy where it's not the spacing, but the full solid, or is it just the solid color? Oh, see, no, I've never done one of those. You know what? I may have this turned down too slow. Let me. Yeah. Okay. I've never tried that one because I've only tried the I guess the classic granny is what you would call it. I mean, I did a variation when I did the llama that was similar to that, or when I did the star blanket. Okay. Haven't done a bag either. I know Linda's doing the a butterfly as well. Now the drawstring bags, those are crocheted, right? Those aren't, or are those sewing? Okay. Hi Donna, welcome. You're not late. Not at all. What's on your hook, Donna? Okay. I haven't done too many of the seamless joins or any of that. I need to, there's so many things I need to. Probably a list longer than or taller than I am. I think we all have lists like that. Things we want to do or things we see and we're like, oh, I want to. Ah, that sounds like an awesome blanket. I'd love to see that. They have faces. I love faces to inanimate objects. Do you, Linda? I know I do too. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I have a bookshelf full of them. And a whole list on Amazon full of books that I want to get to do things. Like, oh, I want to make that. I want to make that. And I'll see even more of stuff I want to do and things I want to make, and I'm just like, there's not enough time in a day, or my hands don't. Exactly, exactly, or my hands don't move fast enough. Like, what else can I? How can I do this faster? And that's why I started. So now you're trying to get all the projects done as quickly as you can, right? Get as many of them off your list as you can. It's like right now I'm trying to get as many of the lighter color projects done. I feel so bad. My husband's like, when are you going to send me those things? And I'm like, they're really hard to work on. Oh, yeah. Okay. I understand. Which charity do you crochet for? Oh, shawls are beautiful to do. Look into their policies. I'm actually getting ready to move my shop right now with their changing. Oh, wow. Oh, that's awesome. I haven't found, I'm still trying to get those hats for the Hat Not Hate program finished. I've got some, and I think I might just have to resign to the fact that I can't make any more. And not be disappointed with myself, because unfortunately it's out of my control. And just go ahead and send them in with what I've done and accept that what I've done will help. Desiree, I'm disappointed with what Etsy's done. I'm not normally one to speak out. I normally keep my opinions to myself. But because of the platform that Etsy is, I felt that that what they chose to do was not quite right for each individual shop owner, and they kind of forced them to roll in the cost of shipping into their blankets or blankets or whatever you're making. Sorry, not blankets, but into the cost of the pricing. And I don't think it's fair to the buyer. And I think shops should have the right to choose. And I don't like to be forced to do something like that. And then them taking off the store names in the search on your phones was the second thing. So I just, and it pushes you down even further as far as the search and whatnot. And I didn't like that. And it was hard enough to get found on Etsy anyhow. And I struggled with that. And I just, that, I guess that really, so we're looking into either Facebook, or there's another one, Shopify, the other one that we're looking into. And it's disappointing that they literally forced it. I mean, because that's before they did that, you had to pay weekly and or whatever to have your store rank anyhow. It's just discouraging when you're doing everything you can to get your name out there anyhow. I don't know. It's just, it's discouraging. I mean, because all in all, especially the crafting community is really, at least from what I've seen, is very supportive of each other. To have situations like this, and then all the drama that went over on that other platform that I'm not even going to go into right now, I think that's wrong, because those two places I don't think are being supportive of crafters, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That's not a supportive environment. because to me that's like, you will do this or you won't be supported. You'll be squashed down. And that's not a supportive environment in my mind. And I don't want to be I don't want to be a part of it. I'd rather go elsewhere. And I feel as on a consumer end of it, if I knew as a consumer, I wouldn't be shopping there. I won't be shopping there. I won't spend my money there. If I didn't sell there, I wouldn't know it. Yeah. So, and like I said, I normally don't speak of this stuff because the background that I've come from for the last 20 plus years is we don't talk about it. I mean, we don't talk about it openly like this because it can tarnish our service or whatever, just because that's where we don't do it. So it's kind of stepping out of my comfort zone to speak about it right here. So it's just, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone speaking about it. We'll go there. So, you know, but yeah, I'm going to be looking into moving my store, which hasn't even been open that long. Granted, I can tell you it wasn't doing very well. I don't know if I wasn't doing it right. I don't know. That's okay. I'll try it better somewhere else. That's all I can do, you know. Try it, keep trying, you know, and keep trying to support others. And but I don't think that's what they're doing, is supporting others. And I can't support I can't support them because they're not supporting crafters in my mind. So I just can't do it. I won't do it. That's my 2 cents. And I'm sorry if I offended anybody on here, but if you don't like it, well, have a nice day. Um, I hadn't heard any real bad about it. I mean, up until, I don't know, the last week. Hi, sweetie. She should actually have a wrench behind her name at minimum. She just hasn't checked her email. Whoops. Yeah. But yeah, but that's my 2 cents on I'm not following you on that one. Well, this isn't my first one. Well, yeah, they what they decided to do, Desiree, is they decided to anybody that's selling anything over $35, they want them to charge free shipping, or they won't promote your store. And if you don't charge free shipping, if you charge free shipping starting at the end of the month, they'll promote your store. If you don't charge free shipping, they won't. And then uh, then they also took off the shop names for anybody searching on their phones for shop names. However, though, they did provide shop owners a tool to help you adjust your cost of shipping into your pricing, as along with how you calculate your materials. So you're not eating the cost of shipping. So you're not paying the shipping. So it's not actually free. So if you have a shop, there's an email that went out. That's right, that explains it all. And there's quite a few there's quite a few videos out there that do a much more eloquent job of explaining it than I did. Like I said, this is still a little not so in my comfort zone of explaining it. You'll have to forgive me. This one's a little bit new for me, so give me a little bit of time, and I'll get a little more comfortable. I'll get a little more comfortable being uncomfortable. Breaking out like this. This is still all real new to me. No, I do have to get comfortable with this because it's something that I need to start doing. It's something that you guys need to know, because if you're shop owners, you need to know this, because it's going to definitely affect your bottom line. Because if you choose not to raise your prices, or not to raise your prices, if you don't do the free shipping, your shop's not going to be promoted. If you choose, basically, yeah. So you need to do you need to read your email. You need to look at how they're going to do it. You need to calculate it in. If you're willing to raise your prices to calculate it in, are you willing to eat the cost? Are you willing to raise your prices? What are you willing to do as shop owners? I didn't know they took the names off until I watched It's Crochet O'Clock. She does a really good job of explaining it. I want to say she did it. There's a couple other ones that did a really great job. I can't think of their names right now. Rafi's Rants did an excellent job of explaining it. It really depends on what your cost of items are, but it's definitely gonna affect how your search comes up, and what it's gonna affect. Hi, how are you? What's on your hook? I'm going to try and start doing them a little bit more. This week we did the unboxing of the Leither collection. I'm going to show off the new, this is an 8mm Leither hook. Unfortunately, my light is not the best, but it is green, not blue, as my light is showing. And as, yes, I'm going to keep showing off my hooks, you guys. I hope you don't get tired of it. Which stitch are you using for your washcloth? I haven't mastered washcloth. My washcloths wind up looking more like, like hand towels. It is. I did notice that too. I was like, that's not very long. Oh, okay. That's one I haven't tried yet. It's one I want to try. Corner to corner. It's I finally found a tutorial that I understood about corner to corner. It's one pattern that eluded me for a long time, and I found a tutorial that I actually really understood. So I do want to try that soon. Is that another one I just added to my list? No, that was already there, but it's on my soon to do. Actually, I was going to start it before I started that bear over there, but somebody gave me new yarn and new yarn. And I have an issue with yarn, people. Anybody else have that problem? Yeah, I was doing the Catherine wheel and had to go back to my original set of long metal hooks in the bright pink, well, my case is pink zipper case. You can get them at Walmart. I had to go back to those. Oh, I was doing we were talking about the popcorn stitch. Okay. And having to trim the hooks and the lengths of the hooks. I was doing the Catherine wheel, and I was trying to do it on my clover set, and I had to go back to the great big long metal hooks that you can get just a cheap set at Walmart in like the pink zipper case you can buy at Walmart. I had to go back to using those instead of my clovers. I wasn't very happy with that because the length between the hook and the handle was not long enough. That was not thrilling at all. I was very disappointed. So you think the corner to corner, the chain 2 instead of 3. Okay. Okay. At the end where you wind up doing your slip stitch? Yeah, not when you're doing something that requires a long shaft. You have to, that's the only disappointing thing about like anything that has your handle portion. It's okay. I'll have to remember that when I go to make that. I need to see if I can get my charger down here. Because my computer is almost dead. So now, have you guys done, do you prefer doing solid corner to corners, or do you prefer doing patterns? Okay, Linda, have a great day. Thank you for coming in. I think I'll start with the just a solid one and then go from there, do a stripe. I agree. I think I'm going to start out slow and then move my way up too. Till I get the hang of one and then the other first. Because I don't know, I don't even have a clue. I mean, I've got to get the pattern down, just the stitch coordinates down first before I even try and get into all the rest of it. I don't think it'll take long, but one thing at a time. What days would be good? I know I have to look at everybody else's schedule as far as, when Penny does them and when Crafty Farm Girl and everyone else does their schedules, but what days and times might be good to try and do um, meeting with everybody? You have. That's awesome. Okay, now I really want to do one. Well, I got 2 projects in front of this. I got the bear and the table runner, and then Okay, Donna. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to cut this kind of short here pretty soon because my laptop battery is going dead and the other moderator's still sleeping. So I don't believe I'll be able to stay on too much longer. Well, I will, but then all of a sudden I'm just gonna go poof and go dead. And then I think that would be very rude not to say goodbye to everyone. And I'm not the rude type of person. I'd like to try and do my weekly updates live. I think that would be fun versus doing them filmed. And I think next time I won't slow down the chat. Oh, I have not tried the Primer puzzle yarn yet. You get that from Walmart. I will do that. Definitely. Okay. I will take a look at that. I will take a look at that. Okay. I will go look at that. Definitely. Thank you for the information. Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, everyone. Well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Okay, where do you get it on sale at? Oh, there's no easy more here. That's okay. I know I got the hookup though. Oh, Dee! I didn't know you were here. Well, thanks for stopping by, Dee. All right, safe travels, Dee. Aw. Well, hopefully you'll have safe travels, Dee. We love you too, Dee. Bye, everybody. Oh, Walmart sells puzzle yarn too. Thank you, Donna. Okay, I'll definitely try a washcloth first. I don't think anybody's being ugly, Dee. I think everybody's being beautiful.